Big Letter Hunt by Rute, Nieto, Ferreira. Two 2-year-olds were being pushed to the park when one of them pointed up and said, "Look, it's an M." I looked to where she was pointing, and there it was. It was most certainly an M. It was made from the up, down of the gable ends of a Victorian brick warehouse on the Regent's Canal in East London, where we then lived. I could see an M, she could see an M, and so could her twin sister. We were all pretty excited about our find. So we started to hunt for other letter forms. What else could we spot? Soon enough, we noticed an O in a round window, and a narrow boat tiller bar was most definitely a Z. But at that point, my daughters couldn't yet recognize all the letters of the alphabet, so occasionally, I took the liberty to play this game without them. In fact, after this first M, I couldn't help seeing letter forms in the architecture around me. Nearly a year later, I invited my friend, Amandine Alessandra, also a designer, to join in with this game. Letter forms were spotted, a little shiver of excitement when we found a good one, photographed, and later plotted on a map. This game became a book, The Big Letter Hunt in the East End of London, and we shared the idea of this book and game with many children through workshops and class visits. We realized in a classroom environment, like out in the city when we were playing this game with our own children, very little explanation was needed. In our experience, kids, especially those 4, 5, and older, took to the activity straight away. A, there's an A. Look, a K. I see a W. They were excited to spot letter forms on large photographs projected on the wall or printouts, but also excited to point out other things about the place or building. With one group, we showed only local buildings. "Oh, that's my building," one child said. "I've been to that museum once," volunteered another. "Look, that's where your cousin lives. Is that made out of wood?" It turned out letter hunting was a good conversation starter too. Make your own architectural alphabet. The most important thing about this activity is the pace. This is about ambling and taking time, not just to see, but to perceive. This isn't an activity which aims to teach children what each letter looks like. It's about reflecting on the fact that letter forms, like all visual material, are signifiers. And there is a lot of fun to be had in decoding things. After all, you are making visible something that is invisible to most people.